Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a quick video today and show you how to do sweater nails. These things are becoming really popular. So I was just going to do a quick video today and show you how to do it. So let me get everything I need. So we're going to do a green sweater today. So I want a little thicker brush than that. Let's see. That one will work. Okay, so to do sweater nails, we're going to start off with, of course, you do your base coat on your nail. Pop it in the light for 60 seconds. Okay, then we're going to do a green nail. And of course, whatever color your nail is usually what color the sweater design is going to be. So we're going to do it in green also. And then we're going to use green powdered sugar. As you can see, this powdered sugar has glitter in it. So I'm going to show you how to use that with this little thing here. It's got little removable drawers so you can take the sugar out when you're done, the excess, and put it back in the jar so you don't waste it. So as soon as this nail comes out, we will get on with this. So I've done several videos showing you do nail prep. I have been doing press-ons that everybody seems to love, and I sell them with custom painted nail art. So I have been posting those to Facebook and TikTok. So if you're interested in buying a set, let me know. The process is, if you live local, I've got nails that I can bring and you can size to suit yourself, to fit yourself. And then you give them back to me, send me a picture of the design that you want on the nails. I paint them, bring them back, and you glue them on yourself. Now I have did a nail prep video on YouTube that shows you the prep that you need to do before you glue these on. Now I know that a lot of people buy that glue from Walmart and stuff, which is fine, it works for short term. But this is a really good glue that I've been letting some people try. I put mine on with it and it lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks. And it is just a brush that you just brush on your nails. Once you do your prep, you brush this on, you put your nail on, and it's stuck in like 60, maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds, it's stuck. I also have some Macart. I always put a second coat on these nails. I have Macart. Let me show you. And it's solid nail glue. This stuff sticks like cement once you put it on, but it has to go in a light. So if you're going to use it to put your nails on, you need a UV LED light. And you can tell it's solid glue. And you just pinch a little piece off, and we'll do another nail tutorial with different glues that you can use to put on press-ons. That glue right there works amazing. There's also Tips Gel that you can use. There's all different kinds that you can buy out there. That's Born Pretty. So you just have to pick what works for you. There's a lot of other nail glues that you can get. This is Modelone's nail glue. And then there's Beetles nail glue. So you can just pick what works for you. I know a lot of people have like oily nail beds. So you need to make sure that you watch that prep video and take alcohol and wipe the nail off before you glue it. And if you have oily nail beds, make sure you wipe each one before you put that nail on, because if you wipe them all at the same time and then you go back, and by the time you get to the ring and pinky finger, the oil could have came back up in the nail, and those nails won't stick. Any little bit of oil will make your nail glue pop off. So what I've done here is I applied a matte top coat. A matte top coat makes it easier to do nail art on. Another thing you want to remember is if you do sweater nails or anything with the sugar, the powdered sugar, you don't put a top coat on them. You cannot put a top coat over powdered sugar. So if you want snowflakes, sweater designs, snowmen, anything like that that has the powdered sugar, just know that you're not going to get a shiny top coat put on that, because you just can't. It takes the sugar off and just flattens it down, and it just looks terrible. So this is about done. So we're going to start this design, and I need a longer striping brush. Okay, so we got our matte top coat on there. As you can see how dull that is. That's what we want to do nail art. Okay, so we're going to load our brush up. And as you can see, I'm going to put 2 lines down the middle. 1, 2, and split this nail up. See that? You got your lines. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to make lines across, like so. Like that, just little marks across, and then we're going to connect those marks, like connect this one, connect this one. And there's all different designs that you can do with the sweater nails. It just depends on what you like, what design you want to do. We're going to connect them, connect that one, connect that one, connect that one, connect that one. Okay. And that's our design down the middle of the sweater. I'm not sure y'all can see this. Like, I don't have much light on this. There we go. You see the design? Now, we want to get a dotting tool. We want a small one to put dots down the side. And we're just doing a really simple design on this. Now you see the design? Now, what makes this a sweater nail is we take this little contraption here. We're going to use our sugar. And we're going to pour this sugar over top of this design so that it sticks to that wet sweater Okay. And we're going to take our big brush and we're going to just, well, actually, we're going to put this, if you can see that, we're going to put it in the light and cook that paint. And this we could dump right back in here. See, that's what that thing is for, so you don't waste all your powdered sugar. And then we're going to do another one with a cream color. So, and I guess you could do the design in a different color if you wanted to. Most that I've ever seen has a design in the same color, but we're going to try one and see how it looks if we use a different color. Maybe we'll just stick with what we know. Do everything the same color. No, I want to try this dark maroon on this one. So we'll see how this works out. Okay, so our green one is done. As you can see, we're going to take our big brush here and we're going to dust the rest of this snow off, this powdered sugar off. And there is the final product. You have your little design of a sweater. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's one. The next one, I'm gonna clean my brush. We don't want to get no green. And so this one, we're going to paint the nail. This, I don't even know what color this is. 0275. And it's by Beetles. It's a really neutral color. So we're going to paint this. It's like a really brown. That's a really pretty color. One of the nude collection. Okay. And we're going to pop it in the light. We're done with this because that's a very thick, opaque color. We don't need any more of that. So with this one, we're going to try using, this is Double Rhythm A1487 polish, and it's a really dark maroon color. So we're going to try this and see how it comes out on a different colored. This Double Rhythm is really, really thick polish, and it's really, really good for nail art. And then we're going to use, what color powdered sugar should we use on this? Let's see. I got white, blue, orange, pink. I guess we'll just go with white and see how that turns out, because I don't have a maroon powdered sugar. So, we're going to just see how this works. And here we go. So, I'm trying to get this close enough where you can see. Load up my brush. And I'm going to come in here and make 2 lines. It's hard to do this above me like this so y'all can see it. I don't know if I'm getting them straight or if they're in the middle or where they're at, but we're going to just go with it. Okay, I'm going to do these 2 lines just like before. We're actually going to make them a little bit thicker because we want the sugar to stick to them. So you want to go back down those lines again. Load up your brush and go down the other one. And that one went crooked. I'm trying to do this so y'all can see, but get these lines on here. Alright, there's our lines, as you can see that. And now we're going to do, this is a little harder design, and I'm not sure how good it's going to turn out. But we're going to go like this, over, and down. I'm not sure I'm getting these completely straight because I'm trying to hold it so y'all can see. So don't look at the quality of it since I really can't see what I'm doing. But we're going to see how this turns out. At this point, I'm not sure. I have to get some better glasses on. I can't see. After a little while, the lines start running together. I'm just going to kind of join all these lines out to the end. And like I said, there's a lot of different designs that you can do with the sweater nails. It just depends on what you want. And there's the design. Now we're going to put a line down the side and make these a little more different. Then we're going to put a line down the side. And that was a little crooked, but put a line down the side like that. And then we're going to come in with our dotting tool and put our little dots on there. And just dot, dot, dot. Okay. And that's the final product. Now we're going to put on some powdered sugar. Make the design pop. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to look because I've never done it with a different color or a different color powdered sugar. So we'll just see how it turns out. And that's our final product so far. Now we're going to cook it. And then we'll take the excess off. Always remember to clean up everything when you're done. Make sure you leave nothing out that's not clean. So every time I do nail art, I clean my brush with top coat, and I'll show you why. So if you put on some top coat, you put your brush in it and let it kind of soak and spread those bristles apart. Any extra polish that you have stuck in that brush is going to come out. As you can see, I got it pretty clean. Nothing's coming out. And then you want to take your brush and just roll it. And if you have polish come out, then you need to make sure that you wipe it off and do it again until it's completely clear. You just want to roll that brush just like that until it's almost dry. Especially that tip. Roll that tip. And that is how you keep that really tight tip on your brush to give you that extra detailing capability. Alright, our sweater is done. So let's brush it off and see how it turned out. And other than being crooked, it actually didn't turn out bad. It actually turned out pretty good, other than the crooked lines. But, you know, you got the concept. As you can see, the sweater nails come out pretty good. So that's going to wrap us up for today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Share the videos. And I look forward to seeing you next time. I'm going to do a Christmas video here real soon. So I hope you continue to watch and stay tuned. You'll see it soon. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.